We are almost to spring. We have made it through winter, but we're not quite there yet. So today's recipes, I'm gonna be sharing some that are great for just at the end of winter, looking forward to spring. It's giving you the comfort from winter, but the freshness from spring. Our first one is absolutely amazing and will replace chicken noodle soup in this house. And then we have another very simple one that has some really bright flavors that I think you're gonna love too. And then you'll wanna make sure that you stay tuned because we have a very exciting update to share with you. I'll tell you a little more about that later. You don't wanna miss it. Hey y'all, I'm Mandy, and this is Mandy in the Making. So today is thinking about being spring outside. It is definitely around freezing in the morning, but then it's warming up and being pretty nice during the day. So I thought this recipe was perfect for this weather. Today we are making lemon chicken orzo soup because I still want warm comfort food, but the lemon brightens it up and makes it feel more springy. It's really simple. We just have a little bit of chopping to do, so let's do that first. So it called for 2 medium carrots. I don't know if y'all can tell just how large this carrot is. The bag of carrots I got from my grocery store, we're just doing 1 carrot. We need 2 stalks of celery, and then it said a half of a medium onion, but this is a really small onion. We're just gonna use the whole thing. So that I don't have to dice all of this up by hand, I am gonna use my vegetable chopper, but I do need to peel this very large carrot first. I'm gonna do that, and then we will run all of this through the little dicer and move over to the stove. Okay, we got our carrot done. Now let's do our celery. Lastly, our small onion. There we go. That was quick and easy. Let's move on. I just need to grab out the pot that I'm gonna use. I think I'm gonna use this regular one instead of the cast iron one. Let's turn it to about medium-high heat, and we're gonna put some olive oil and some butter in here. About a tablespoon of each. That is good and hot, so let's add in all of our chopped veggies. And we are just gonna let these saute for 5 to 7 minutes. While I do that, I'm going to go trim up some chicken thighs. You can use chicken breasts or chicken thighs with this recipe. It's been about 5 minutes. These are good and soft. So let's add in some garlic. We're just using the jarred stuff today just to make it quicker and easier. We need about 3 cloves, so maybe a couple of heaping teaspoons should be good. Gonna let that cook down for about 30 seconds. Ooh, that smells good. Now, let's add in a couple of tablespoons of flour. I love how I just got it on the bottom of the microwave. You see that? That's how I cook. It gets everywhere. Let's cook this for about a minute just to cook that flour taste down. And then we will add in some seasonings and fog up the camera. Now, we need to add in 6 cups of chicken broth. I've got low sodium. Here's 4 cups here. So we'll need to add 2 more cups, but add this in first. Let's get 2 more cups. Let's add some Italian seasoning. You don't need much. I think the recipe calls for a 1/4 teaspoon. I'll probably do more like half to a whole teaspoon just because I love these seasonings, but add that in. Also at this point, we're gonna add in our chicken. No need to chop this up. You're gonna chop it up after it's cooked. So just add it in whole, your chicken breasts or your chicken thighs. I've got about 1.5 pounds of chicken thighs here. These are from Butcher Box. We love their chicken. So I cranked this up just a little more. We need to bring this to a boil. So I've got it sitting here. We'll wait on that. That should just take a few minutes, and then we'll let it simmer. Now that it has come to a boil, we're gonna put the lid on it, but leave it off slightly like that. And we're gonna reduce the heat, and we're gonna let this simmer for about 15 minutes. So let me set the timer because I'm gonna get sidetracked and forget. Anybody else like that? If you don't set a timer, you're gonna forget it. So there we go. Now we can set it and forget it. I will be back when this is done. Our timer is about to go off, but I need to get our orzo ready to go in. That's the next step. Okay, this thing is really sealed tight. Can you let go? Good gracious. I've got my orzo here. We need about 1 cup of orzo. All right, let's take the lid off of this. So that is looking good. I'm gonna turn it back up to get that heat really going. Let's take our orzo and add that in. And we're gonna let this cook for about 10 minutes, just until that orzo is done. We are gonna leave the lid off this time, and we're gonna stir it every couple of minutes just to make sure the orzo, it shouldn't stick. This is a caraway pot, but especially if you don't have a caraway pot or a non-stick, make sure you're stirring that so that the orzo doesn't stick to the bottom. While we wait on our orzo to cook, I'm gonna split this lemon in half. This is lemon chicken orzo soup, so we need the lemon. And then I had pulled this off, this is parsley, pulled it off of my indoor garden the other day for something and didn't use all of it, so I saved it. And we're just gonna chop this up. Okay, everything is done. We just need to cut up our chicken. Now it mentions to cut up the chicken, but I'm gonna shred the chicken just because it's just easy to use that chicken shredder right there. So I'm gonna bring the whole pot over here and we will just spoon the chicken out. See how easy that is? I love this little contraption. A subscriber sent me this, and at first I thought, well, that's neat. Okay, but no, I love it. It's absolutely wonderful. I use it all the time. Okay, now we just need to squeeze our lemon juice in there, throw our parsley in, and we are done. Now the recipe calls for a tablespoon of lemon juice, but that is on the conservative side. So I'm gonna go a little heavier just because I want the lemon flavor in there for sure. So that's about half the lemon there. I'm also gonna add some salt and pepper. Let me taste it and then we'll see if we need more lemon juice. It smells so good. Let me see what we got here. Bon appetit. Okay. That's good. I want a little more lemon juice, maybe not quite the other half, but I'm gonna squeeze just a little bit in there. We are ready to eat. I made a little bit of garlic toast to go with this. Let's eat, y'all. I would like to thank ButcherBox for sponsoring this portion of today's video and for continuing to support the Mandy in the Making channel. We've been ButcherBox customers for years now. I've been telling y'all about them. I've been telling my friends and family about them. They all get ButcherBox now. It really is the best way to get your meat because it's such high quality and you're not paying an astronomical amount, but you're getting the high quality and you're not even having to leave your house to get it. The box that you choose can be completely customizable, or you can use one of their curated boxes. It is a subscription box, but you have full flexibility to pause it, to postpone it, whatever you need to do to fit the needs of your family. They offer 100% grass-fed beef, free-range organic chicken, pork, raised crate-free, and wild-caught seafood. All humanely raised, no antibiotics or added hormones ever. You can get the same thing each month if that's what fits your family's needs, or you can change it up every single month. They also have limited edition things that you can add in each time. So the possibilities for your box really are endless. It always ships for free and you can cancel at any time. If you've been on the fence, let me say now is the time to join. They've got a really great deal for you right now. And if you use the link in my description box, new users can select between their choice of top sirloin steaks, ground beef, or chicken breasts free in every box for a year. Plus you can use code Mandy20 to save an extra $20 off if you take advantage of this deal within this first week from the time this video goes live. So start your subscription today, get your free things in your box, every box for a year, and enjoy the fact that you're not having to go all over town looking for the best quality meat. Y'all are in for a treat. Y'all don't even know. They weren't in there for the making of this. They have no idea.
Mandy was in there making.
I was in there making.
That's really creamy.
You just
Very creamy.
have at it.
Oh man, yeah, that is really creamy.
That's it.
And with a little touch of lemon, that sets it off too.
Isn't that good?
Mmm,
Cut the camera.
that is really good.
Why?
It's too good. We gotta
It's too
keep this
good.
a secret.
Don't tell nobody else.
Oh, y'all, this one is a good one. So,
Wow, it's like really creamy, rich, smooth.
here's
And then bam, that lemon hits you.
here's what I'm hoping for. You tell me what you think. Is it comforting, like a big warm hug like winter, but then brightness of spring?
Why am I here? You don't need me.
Is that what it is?
It's exactly what it is.
Okay, good. That's exactly what we need. Because
Well,
it's
you
still
did good.
winter, but we're thinking about spring, so.
It is like that. It's light. It's
Okay, good.
warm and cozy with a side of spring.
All right,
That's
I like it.
really nice.
Okay, well, I'm going to dig in. This one is so easy and so good, y'all. You've got to make it. Cole said it best. He said, this is the new chicken noodle.
Yeah.
This is the chicken noodle soup that you didn't know that you needed, but you do. So just make it. It's amazing.
You can't come back from it.
You really can't.
Uh-uh.
So thank you for your input, sir. Thank you for your input, sir, in your pajama pants.
Y'all just keep talking. I'm gonna keep eating.
Just a heads up, I don't know if you can hear it, but our neighbor's dogs are going absolutely crazy right now because Cole is outside washing his car. So if you hear dogs barking, there you go. But it is time for our announcement to share with you. Are you coming in here for the announcement, sir? So if you've been with us for a while, you know back in September, we lost our girl. Gracie Lou. We had Gracie Lou for 19 years. She was about 20 years old when she passed, and honestly, I thought I was never going to have another cat, mainly because I didn't think any other cat would be as good as Gracie Lou. And while she still holds a very dear spot in our hearts, I still think of her all the time. I was starting to yearn for another cat. And how I knew I was yearning for another cat was I was on our Humane Society, our local Humane Society website, every single day for almost a month. I was just looking at each cat and just kind of dreaming about having another cat. So finally, a couple of weeks ago, I looked at Steven and I said, I think it's time. And he said, well, yeah, you're on the website like every single day. So I said, let's just go look. Let's just go look. Famous last words, right? But when we walked in, most of the cats in true cat fashion just kind of looked at us and laid back down. But there was one in particular that came right up to the plexiglass and started kind of headbutting the plexiglass and wanting us to pay attention to her. And that cat that was at the Humane Society that wanted our attention was this adorable little girl, Maggie Moo. Her name was Olive when we got there. I did not like the name Olive. We were going to name her Maggie. And then I started calling her Maggie May. And that didn't quite fit right, but I liked it. But then my friend Glamber, you may know her. She has a YouTube channel called Feeding the Birds. She said, I can't help but call her Maggie Moo. And that just thrilled my heart. Because when we adopted Gracie a long time ago, 20 years ago, when we got her from the family that we got her from, they had named her Moo. I hated that name, so we changed it to Gracie Lou. But Maggie Moo just seems fitting because I feel like she was handpicked from Gracie Lou to be ours. She is the sweetest girl. I know she's kind of camera shy at the moment, but she fit right in. She has been a snuggle bug. She is the sweetest girl ever. We are just so in love. We've had her for a couple of weeks now, and it's just been the best. She healed a hole in our hearts that I didn't think could be healed. I still miss my Gracie Lou, but this one right here is so, so sweet. She's solid black, very playful. She's 3 years old. She wants to get down. You hear her little jingle bells. And she's wonderful. So meet our Maggie Moo. She fits right in here. We all are just absolutely in love with her. We love playing with her. We love snuggling with her. She's just been the perfect addition to our family. What do you think about Maggie Moo?
Precious. She has this cute little way of sitting down.
It is so cute.
It is the cutest thing in the world just to watch her sit down.
She has him wrapped. He's a Maggie Moo person.
Big fan.
Big fan.
Big fan. We locked eyes at the Humane Society.
Cole and I were nervous. We only got like 3 minutes with her at the Humane Society. And they said, well, is she the one? And I was like, yes. Cole and I were nervous coming home. This guy, he felt confident immediately.
Yeah, I was definitely.
He felt confident. We got home. She was a little nervous, and she's still a bit nervous when she hears people coming in or doing different things. But overall, she has not hissed once. She's been with us for 2 weeks. Has not hissed. Has not acted aggressively at all.
I haven't heard her do anything.
She is the sweetest baby. She even got to meet Gideon through the window. Yesterday? Was it? Yeah, it was yesterday. It was so cute. We got a little video of her. I'll try and get that inserted here, as well as some pictures of her and Gideon meeting each other. Gracie Lou never liked Gideon. She would hiss and go nuts. Maggie wanted to play. She was so excited to see him. So it's been really great. She does not like the back porch yet. You know, Gracie Lou wanted to live on the back porch. Yeah. Maggie is not a fan of the back porch. I think it's all the noises and the neighbors' dogs barking and all the things. It's just too much. So we're just going to ease her into that over time. She is amazing. We love her.
She's magnificent.
She is. She has 11 names already. She's Maggie Moo.
Mags.
Oh gosh. Magums. Maggletooth. Magnificent. I call her just about anything. But officially, her name is Maggie Moo. And you will be seeing a lot of her. She does not eat table scraps at all.
She's not interested.
Hi, baby girl.
Not today.
Yeah, she just pranced on through. She is, she's been here for a couple of weeks. We've been trying to keep it secret. I haven't had many videos over that time because I was sick, but we've just been kind of hiding her away, tucking her away. It's been pretty easy. But she will be a big part of the channel now, and leave us a comment below saying hello to Maggie Moo. What's up?
What's up? What we doing today?
I'm about to cook.
You about to cook?
Which means you about to eat.
We about to cook.
Oh. What was that?
We About to cook.
This first meal that I'm making is very simple. It's still warm and cozy, but we're using some more fresh ingredients, so it kind of leans into the spring. I'm so excited about it because it's one of my favorite meals, but I've never made it quite like this. We are doing kielbasa. Just so you know, I understand it's not kielbasa, but that's just how I say it. Let me live my life. Kielbasa and cabbage skillet, but we are making a vinaigrette to go on top of it. It's gonna be so good. My mouth is watering. I'm very hungry, so let's get to cooking. I'm gonna go ahead and grab our large skillet, and we're gonna start by heating it up on the stove while I slice up our kielbasa. So we just need to slice this kielbasa. You can do it in just slices like this, or you could even cut it in half and do little half moons. I'm gonna just take the easy route and just do slices like this. So I'm gonna do that really quickly, and we're gonna throw it in that skillet. Let's add some olive oil. You don't need a lot. And then we're gonna throw our sausage. I'm gonna call it sausage, so I don't have to keep saying the word. We're gonna throw that in here and let that start to brown up. While that is starting to saute over there, I've got this small onion I'm gonna dice. We're still waiting on that sausage to brown. Let's make our vinaigrette. So we need a 1/4 cup of olive oil. We need a couple of tablespoons of red wine vinegar. We need 1.5 tablespoons of stone ground mustard, just a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and some pepper. Let's whisk that together, and we're gonna set this to the side. We'll be pouring this over top of everything a little bit later. Okay, my sausage is making a lot of noise over there. Let's go check on it. So it's definitely getting some good color on it, which is what we wanted. We're gonna throw the onion in here in just a second with it to let that get really soft, but let's let that finish cooking for just a couple of minutes, and let's go chop up our cabbage. So basically we just need a small head of cabbage, and we're just gonna cut it up into bite-sized pieces. And I'm gonna put this in my salad spinner to wash it really well, because I feel like it's pointless just to run a big old head of cabbage under the faucet. It's just gonna clean the outer leaves. So we will throw this in the salad spinner. This is ready for some onion. So let's throw that in. Let's let that saute for just a couple of minutes. So everything is nice and soft and sauteed as far as the onions go. Now let's add in our cabbage. So the not so fun part is that this skillet is not quite as large as I would like. That's okay. It all fit in there. I'm just gonna have to move it around a good bit just to make sure all of it is getting that heat. And it's okay that there's a little bit of liquid still left on this cabbage. It's gonna help it steam here in the heat. But let's add some salt and pepper to this. And we're just gonna cook this until all the cabbage is nice and tender. This will probably take 10 minutes or so. I'm just gonna keep an eye on it and keep stirring it periodically. It is pretty tender. I tasted one of the harder parts, the more white parts of the cabbage, and it seems to be pretty tender. So at this point, we're gonna start adding our vinaigrette. The recipe says to add about half of it, toss it around, and then see if you need to add the rest. So that's what we're gonna do. Take our vinaigrette and just pour it over. So much flavor. Let's toss that. Oh my gosh, I can smell that. Oh, so much yes. My mouth is pouring water. It's simple meals like this that tend to be my favorites. Let me taste that and I'll report back. Look, there's not that much left. I'm going in with the rest of it because I love the flavor of this so much. So I'm gonna turn off the heat, and it is time to eat. Hi.
What did I do to deserve this?
Oh, Cole
This is too good.
Cole is happy. Okay. All right, let's get you happy.
First of all, I just want to say
Yeah.
that I'm glad you're feeling better.
I know. I'm finally back in the kitchen and feeling like me again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to see.
Yes.
I'm very, very happy about it. And I'm excited about this.
I mean,
I ain't had cabbage in a minute.
I love some cabbage.
It has been.
But you ain't had it
a
like
minute.
this.
Yes.
Cole is so happy over there.
This is the only way I eat it now.
Oh,
This is amazing.
Cabbage and kielbasa. All right, here we go.
do it to it.
Wow. There is a lot of flavor soaked up in that cabbage.
Huh?
That is delicious.
I'm so glad.
I don't know what quite going on here, but it's like yeah, definitely got this vinaigrette flavor to it.
Yes.
But there's some other flavors. I guess maybe the flavors of the kielbasa.
Right.
So it's kind of like smoky and got a little bit of that. I guess, is it balsamic vinegar?
Red wine vinegar.
That red wine. Okay.
Mixed with some ground mustard
Yes. Okay, I was getting mustard.
Okay, yep.
But I was
It's in there.
afraid to say that because I didn't know if it was in there or not. But yeah, it's definitely got this mustard, vinegary pop of flavor that
Right.
lifts up that kielbasa.
Right. Are you happy?
I am happy.
Does
This
this-
is delicious.
So does this scream we're headed into spring?
It does.
It does.
Okay,
It
good.
very much does.
Good.
Yeah, I like the fact that being lunchtime, it's
Right.
a light lunch,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is kind of what I've been trying to do,
Yeah.
is go light on the lunch.
It feels like it cleans your mouth in a way.
Really?
You know?
It
It feels like
does.
it's very fresh.
Yeah.
you know?
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
All right. I like it.
It cleans your palate.
Maggie Moo, where are you? Hi. Hi, Maggie Moo. Only 2 recipes this week, but we'll try and get back to normal here soon. Let me know if you plan to make either of those recipes. They are amazing. And don't forget to leave us a comment about Maggie Moo. If you can, I think there's a black cat emoji, leave that down below too. As always, we appreciate you being here. If you aren't already, hit that subscribe button before you go so you don't miss any of my content. You don't miss any of Maggie Moo. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks, y'all. Bye.